Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Spider-Man on the N64.
Woohoo!
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's time to take down Venom.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully.
90s style.
Yeah.
Come to Papa.
Okay, so notice how Venom doesn't have a health bar? You can't beat him here. You just have to run away, and this is
My
the
Mary
maze.
I'm gonna need to crawl on this grating to get past this water.
Yep, you gotta avoid the water dripping, and also there are traps down here, and this is literally a maze. I always get lost here.
You're saying
Always.
This is amazing? Oh, a maze.
It's a maze.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
There are different parts that have traps, like that.
Oh.
Wait for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, you don't want to go over there. Yeah, I think that it's funny that the boss here is really water, kind of, because it's like the worst thing that can happen to you is you touch water.
Starting to sweat here, Parker.
Well, I mean, you do have things that smash and hurt me.
Oh yeah, you're right. Those things too. I forgot.
Yeah.
Wait, so you were waiting to see if that would hit, that would smash you.
Well, sometimes there are places that smash you, and sometimes there's open areas like this. It's literally a maze. Mary Jane is hidden at not the center of the maze. She's like to the right of the maze.
Well, Luke, if you are in the sewers, then I have an idea why.
Where are you?
Ah! Oh my gosh! I have an idea why Peter doesn't want to touch the water, though, because
It's poo gas.
it's unsanitary water. Then,
Yeah. Don't live in the sewers, kids.
yeah,
You won't find turtles.
I just feel like
Lizard. I knew it.
That's the lizard.
Spider-Man! Venom has imprisoned me and has taken my lair.
No.
Using my lizard men against you.
No.
He's also imprisoned that Parker woman.
Where is she?
She's in the lair at the end of the maze. There's only one way to get there. Go back along this tunnel and cross over 2 waterways. At the 3rd waterway, go right. Follow it around the corners, past the machinery, skip the 1st tunnel intersection, then go right at the next one. You will find the woman there.
Thanks, Lizard.
Okay. So, yeah, Mary Jane is hard to find because it's hard to figure out what is considered a waterway.
oh yeah, exactly.
So let's go this way first.
Well, I was just thinking, I often wondered why the Ninja Turtles, they live in the sewers. They would get such big headaches, like, around all that stuff, like, you'd wake up and your head would just be pounding. Mine would.
Oh, cool as ice. Oops. Alright, so Venom will give you hints and also draw on the wall because it's like hot and cold.
Oh, he's giving you hints to where she is?
Yeah.
That's nice of him. He's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So he captured her, but he's telling you, oh, he's kind of like a crazy, like,
Come to
criminal
Papa.
person.
Oh, is that the, It is! The spider armor!
Cool, you look awesome.
Yeah, that is another costume that has appeared in the Spider-Man comic books. I believe it's from an Elseworlds character that is basically like the Iron Man version of Spider-Man.
Wow, that's awesome.
So in some universe, Spider-Man is super wealthy and, he is the hero that New York City deserves. And he is the Tony Stark character. He doesn't really have spider powers. He has a spider, suit, I believe.
Oh, he has a spider design
Right.
suit, but he doesn't have the powers.
Also, he's either married to Gwen Stacy or Felicia Hardy. I don't remember, yeah. And everybody loves him, including JJ.
Go back along this tunnel and cross over 2 waterways.
What are waterways?
At the 3rd waterway, go right. Follow it around the corners, past
Okay, that's a dead end.
machinery, skip the 1st tunnel intersection, then go right at the next one.
This is like me trying to listen to somebody give me directions. I'm always like, okay, so I go to the end of the street? They're like, No, you take 2 blocks south, then go east, then 1 block west, then turn right. I'm just like, okay, so do I go to the end of the street and it's that way? And they're just like, I told you. And I'm just like...
But see how it's hard to see the difference
Yeah.
between the waterways, though? Because, I mean, the water is so murky, and, I mean, here you can really see that, okay, I fall in that, I'm gonna die. But other parts of the level that we were in previously, where we had to drain stuff, it was very hard to see that was actually liquid and not just, like, empty space.
And also, if you don't have your TV brightness turned all the way up, then it would be really impossible to see.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine what... I don't know if this would appear better on a tube TV, or...
I believe so. I mean, I vaguely remember... I might be alone here, but I remember crisper, sharper images on the N64 on a CRT than I'm getting with an HDMI TV. Because HDMI TV, it stretches the resolution to 16 by 9. Ow.
Oh, that could be part of it.
It could be. I mean, I don't know, because N64 games did not look like blurry PlayStation games. A lot of them did not. They were crisper, like, sharper images. That, yeah, the characters look like super blocky, but, I mean, it was...
They were blocky, but it was really crisp blocky lines. Yeah, I'm guessing, like, it stretches it out a little bit or something, but...
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm super happy that Abdallah and some other people were able to help us, you know, figure out the right equipment to use, because this does open up the door for a lot of, you know, walks down memory lane sometimes.
Yeah,
like, especially during game droughts when there's nothing to play. We have about 40 N64 games sitting upstairs collecting dust.
And, I mean, so many of our viewers loved the N64, so, you know, it makes sense.
But our next Spider-Man game that you guys will have to contend with is Spider-Man on the GameCube, the first one with Tobey Maguire, William Dafoe, and Bruce Campbell, which is a linear Spider-Man game like this, except... Oh, great, it's Lizard again.
Go back along this tunnel and cross over 2 waterways.
Yeah. And that'll be the last Spider-Man game before the new one comes out on September 7th. So we're going to try to stretch this series out for about 5 or 6 episodes and then do a bonus with the costumes. Because I've been reading the comments, people want to see the costumes that are in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And so far we're showing Scarlet Spider and the Iron Spider Armor.
Yeah.
Which I believe is just called Spider Armor. I don't remember.
Yeah, I wonder, like, if we had not...
There we go.
Warm, you're getting warm.
We're getting warm.
So we're around this spot then. Yeah, like, I wonder if, like, people that probably have not grown up with the N64 probably would never go back and try N64 games, just like I probably would never go back and try Atari games because they were, like, so
Well, before
old.
the retro movement, most people, a lot of gamers, we weren't even called gamers back then. There was no, like, real community or
like
anything.
Geek, or
No, it wasn't even geek. I mean, you played games for recreation, you enjoyed them, it was your hobby.
Yeah.
But we didn't use the term gamer until probably about the year 2003, 2004, you know.
You're on fire.
But most people, in order to get the next game system, because it wouldn't be popular to play anymore, there was no retro market. Your NES and your Super Nintendo were traded in for you to be able to buy an N64.
Oh, yeah.
You would trade in your N64 to get a GameCube or PS2, and you would trade in your original Game Boy and other things. I mean, nobody really started collecting until the mid-2000s. And I think that people did that in order to surround themselves with happy things from their childhood.
Oh my god!
In the midst of all the sad stuff that happened.
You know what? I think you might be right.
Send the spider to the smaller spider.
I love that. My said the spider to the smaller spider, because Venom is a big spider.
Oh, he is a big spider.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh, you're right, because there's no reason to keep stuff around.
Is anybody there?
Jennifer Hale.
Help me!
Mary Jane.
Hey, you made it.
Venom.
I'd let you see your wife be proved, but she's in a bad light now. So, what do you say? Let's finish this.
Okay, so we have to prevent Mary Jane from drowning from that blue electricity water stuff.
Wait, that's Mary Jane?
I know, it's...
Her face looks the same as
It
the
is!
other one.
It is!
As Black Cat's face. Also, look at her profile picture over there. That looks better than the face that they have on her game character. Why couldn't they put that face on her? That looks normal.
Ah, yeah, breath mint, please. So, Venom actually looks the best out of all the characters in this game. Like, he has
does.
more mobility, more animation. So that was really cutting
He
edge
looks
for
fantastic.
99-2000 game. Oops, sorry. But the big difference between this and the Dreamcast and PC version, Black Cat couldn't have a mask on her face. They were just using a hair and face swap for both Mary Jane and Black Mask. Mary Jane and Black Cat. In the PC and Dreamcast version, which I played, they put the cat mask on Felicia, and Mary Jane actually had a different face. She kind of looked like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's how
I really wish they
work.
would have put a mask on Black Cat on this because
They couldn't. There was so many limitations because it's a N64/PlayStation game. You couldn't do it. Whoops, sorry, MJ.
it's like they used up all the detail for Venom.
I love that. Itsy bitsy spider. Venom is just hilarious in this game, but a lot of the sound bites are missing for the N64 because they did not have the capability of it. Whoops. And you have to be careful not to drown MJ during this, so...
Yeah, she's like, I think she's under the water right now.
No, she's not. Now she is. See how the water's rising? I did that. That's what I think of her home cooking.
Unbelievable! She's trying the best she can.
But some women are just pretty. They can't cook.
She's cooking that stuff with love. You know what? Just because it's a little crispy around the edges, I mean...
Well, that's why Pepto-Bismol is a marriage saver. Ah, get away from me, Venom!
She's making sure that it is cooked thoroughly.
Yeah, let's go with that. You freak! Okay, he's almost done. Also, before I forget, the impact webbing is a Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, and Spider-Man creation. Peter Parker never used impact webbing until Scarlet Spider. So it's actually fitting that this is a move in the video game and we're using the Scarlet Spider costume, because that's his thing.
Definitely.
Later, Venom! Okay, and now we'll put in more PlayStation cutscenes for you guys, because the comic book stuff is kind of lame.
Why, Venom? Why did you come back?
Ooh, you should know, Spider-Man. The heist you pulled at the Science Expo. You're the bad guy this time.
Idiot! Think, Eddie. Think back to that day. I was with you, in the crowd. An imposter Spider-Man was on stage. He burned both of us, and now we've been played against each other.
You're right, Parker.
Mary Jane!
Mary Jane!
You and your wife are innocent, Parker.
You
Our
think?
bad.
Are bad?
Our bad? I'm gonna kill you!
Oh my gosh.
Just get me out of here now!
Bummer. You're in the doghouse now, dude.
Honey. So, we're partners. But only for now. After we bust those tech thieves, it's payback time for kidnapping my wife.
Jeez, one little mistake. We said we're sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Now, the imposter was a shapeshifter, so that means it was either Mysterio or the Chameleon.
Hey, Chameleon was our idea. We thought of that.
Tell me this, Einstein. Who could have wanted to steal Octavius' technology?
Ooh, we know.
Who?
The Submariner.
Mariner? Get serious, will you?
Mighty Thor.
Are you out of your mind? Don't answer that.
Mighty Thor.
Galactus.
Forget it, Eddie. I need Jameson's help on this. We're going to the Bugle.
Jameson. We hate Jameson.
You bonehead. We're not going to see Jameson. We're going to use his computer database.
Ooh, are we gonna surf the web?
Oh.
Let's just go, okay?
The web.
That was a term we used to use. The Invasion! Episode 5, or comic number 5.
World Wide Web. www.
Here it is, the records room.
Surf the web, surf the web.
Shut up, Brock. We don't have time.
Parker, wait, could it be?
Could what?
Yes. Yes, we sense our other.
I hate this level.
Since who?
It's our other, the symbiote known as Carnage. We must stop him.
Now?
Yes, now. We have no choice.
Wait, make more noise. I'm only breaking and entering here. Spider sense tingling. Now what? Spidey, whoever's behind all this.
Symbiotes. Hate those things. They're so hard to beat. Also,
Must be looking for human hosts.
look at how dark this is on the N64 compared to the PlayStation movie we just saw.
Yeah, definitely.
This level is incredibly dark, and that's with our brightness up. But anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching.
Yay!
Join us tomorrow for the symbiotes in the Daily Bugle. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and have a fantastic rest of your day. We hope you guys are enjoying the Spider-Man series, even though it's a little bit on the short side sometimes.
Yay!
God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!